Question 3. As used in lines 33 and 35, air most nearly means what? So I've covered the choices, and let's rip rap. So rephrase if possible. How is air being used? And then we're going to read around and predict. And then we're going to bring our prediction back to the choices. So lines 33 and 35. Let's pop over into the passage and look for that. There's line 25, there's line 30, and I have even marked it, so kind of me, good job past me, with question 3 here, and I've underlined air twice. Here's 33, and here's 35. This is too much, she insisted, with the air of one who has just received the Koh-i-Noor diamond as a birthday present. And then again, 34, 35, come, 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 said Choto Mama, with the air of someone who has just given the Koh-i-Noor diamond as a birthday present. So I want to come up with a synonym, a word that means the same thing as air does in this context. And so, to me, they are giving and receiving some yogurt and some sweetmeats as like a host gift. And the old lady who's receiving it from Mamima and Choto Mama is behaving as though it's this grand, rich gift, literally a diamond, the Koh-i-Noor diamond. And Choto Mama is also behaving as though he is giving her a diamond, but doesn't want to make too big of a deal out of it. And so I think that the way that they're using air here is behavior. She insisted with the behavior of one who has just received the Koh-i-Noor diamond as a birthday present, because she's saying this is too much, it's too rich. That's my prediction. Let's go back to the question. So what does air most nearly mean? All right. Does it mean A, atmosphere? No, I mean that's what air means, as in I breathe air, but it doesn't mean behavior. Does behavior mean absence? Choice B. No, it does not mean behavior. It does not match my prediction. C, demeanor. Okay, I know what that word means, but maybe you don't, and that's fine. But let's imagine that I don't know it. So I'm going to leave it in and see if D makes more sense. And D is melody. Okay, I'm looking for behavior, and I'm pretty sure melody doesn't mean behavior. It means something to do with music, right? So I'm going to cross out D, but I'm going to be left with demeanor. Now, I might still not know what demeanor means, but I'm going to circle it because I know for sure the other 3 choices don't match my prediction of behavior. This is a really interesting question because it reminds me of one of our top tips. For words in context questions like this one, you only choose a word you don't know if you can confidently rule out all 3 of the other choices. If you have a question where you think you know the answer, but there's also another bigger, more challenging word you don't know sitting there in another choice, don't just choose the other fancier word just because it's fancy. Trust yourself and be decisive. Choose the word you know if it feels right. In this case, we choose the fancy multi-syllable word only because we're quite confident that none of the other choices are right. Interestingly, air is an old-fashioned term for melody, but we know that that's not correct for the context here. Nothing musical is happening. And demeanor, yes, is your behavior, your appearance, the way in which you behave. So, during the pre-reading step, I marked the part of the passage and underlined the word air. Both times it was used, enabling me to then later return to the passage, quickly find the line, and make a prediction about what the word meant and how it was being used.